Well, harvest festivals are taking place all over the southwest at the moment. I'm delighted to say we are joined by Tiverton-based community and pastoral care worker Merv Burd to have a little chat about harvest festivals. Good morning.
Good morning, Mel, and listeners too. You've got us all singing here too. I think I must have woken up the whole house. I was foot tapping and singing along to that last piece you played.
Oh, brilliant. That makes me happy. What was your assembly banger? What was the one you would choose, your favourite that you would look forward to singing along to, Mervyn?
I must admit that when you said early in the morning about favourite pieces and songs, I'm singing from the same hymn sheet as Alex, who was on Weather just now. Give me oil in my lamp, keep me burning.
It is such a good song, isn't it? Such a good song.
As well.
Yes, absolutely. Anyway, we digress. We need to talk about harvest festivals. How did they begin? Do you know?
Yes, in actual fact, we look back into the beginning part of the Bible, and we read there, because you see the Christian calendar is filled, is filled with many festivals and seasons, and of course September to October is normally the season for the gathering in of the fruits and the corn and veg and beyond. And so there in the beginning book of the Bible, we read about at the ingathering of the fruits of the field, you shall keep a feast, you could say, reminding us that we should have a harvest thanksgiving. But I bring us back to here, Mel, to this country, because I believe the first church to make the harvest thanksgiving an annual service is believed to be the Church of St Mary and St Giles at Buckerell near Honiton.
Oh, wow.
That was in 1840. But it goes on from there, because to balance it with Cornwall as well, in 1843 at St Minver, they always held a harvest thanksgiving service in September. That was 1843. And then, of course, time does move on beyond that, because the Reverend Robert Hawker of Morwenstow, he asked parishioners to come and gather and eat bread that was made from the newly harvested corn. And of course we know, Mel, too, that at harvest festivals we not only have the fruit, like I say, in cans and veg and sheaves of corn. There was in many harvest festivals I've been involved in over the years, there would be an actual loaf of bread in the form, in the mould, in the shape of a wheat sheaf itself. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, and some of them are they're almost works of art, aren't they? They're so detailed and beautiful and huge.
All crafted, very much crafted with detail.
Yeah. Do you think that maybe there's an argument to say that harvest is even more important here in Devon Cornwall because we've got such a large farming community?
Absolutely, there, Mel, because you see, every farmer can tell you that harvest is the most hectic, stressful, hard-working time, from the planting of the seed, getting the fields ready, then relying on the weather to be right at the right time, and stressful, of course, in the planning of getting the big machinery in these days with the combine harvesters and the weather being right to harvest as well. It's a time, for giving thanks to God, yes, for the fact that He has allowed another seed time and harvest, but also thanking the farmers as well, and all those growers who have been hard at work through the year, looking after, caring for the crops they've grown.
Absolutely. You'll have held and hosted lots of harvest services in your time. What makes it special for you?
I think it's special because I do find that when you have whether it's in a village chapel, a village church, or even in a town and beyond, you find that many people who would come to events like the Harvest Festival may not come to church at other times, but they come because they realise that it's a season to be thankful and grateful for there being another harvest. And of course, singing those hymns like one you've just played, we play the fields and scatter, and I believe a listener earlier on mentioned Great is Thy Faithfulness, where we sing of summer and winter, springtime and harvest. It's times that families and also people of the parish, of the village, all come together to enjoy in that season of harvest thanksgiving.
Lovely. It's so nice to talk to you this morning. Thank you ever so much for your time. Have you got any special services, anything coming up that you'd like to mention while you're here?
Oh, Mel, just a quick shout out for Lapford this morning. Lapford Congregational Church is where Sheila, my wife, and I are travelling down to shortly to be there for their 11 o'clock service. And yes, there are many Harvest Thanksgiving services taking place today in different churches around the nation, actually. And even cathedrals as well, of course.
Of course. Lovely to talk to you. Do take care. Thank you so much for your time this morning. That's community and pastoral care worker Merv Burd from Tiverton. Well,